click the link down in the description. Good day everybody out there in the wasteland, I am Balthazar Gerards and you're listening to Radio Retrofuture. Sit down, pour yourself a glass and treat yourself to some retro-futuristic audio, because we'll be playing yesterday's music of tomorrow. Up next is A Clockwork Opera with their epic piece, Ozymandias.
sky. A long time dead heroes, you should stand by your friends. Do not let us fly blind. It depends on which card you play. It's like people hearing what you won't say. It's like the world chose another way. It's like as if it were yesterday's tomorrow. It's like the world chose another way. It's like as if it were yesterday's tomorrow.
There we go. Oh, hello, dear listeners. You just tuned into a very special moment here on Radio Retrofuture. I'm laying the last hand on my absent service provider, or as I like to call it, my ASP. I made him from a Mr. Frothy and some Mr. Handy parts, and might be based on some schematics I found when I explored the Shamrock Tap House. Originally, I think it was supposed to dispense beer or something. Gone are the days I have to waste time fetching my own clean water, breaking my own ice, washing my glasses. Imagine the time I could spend on other things like... Oh, I can't wait. Let's turn this thing on. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
Reporting for duty.
It's alive.
Powering up. Please insert personality protocol.
To serve absent.
Bartender personality routine selected. Please confirm.
To serve absent.
Bartender personality routine
No,
selected.
just to serve absent.
Bartender personality
To
routine
serve
selected.
absent. You bucket of balls. Absent.
Oh. Absent dispenser operator personality routine selected. Please confirm.
Much better. Now, how about that glass of absinthe? Oh, and do remember, 1 ounce of absinthe, 3 ounces of ice water, and no ice cubes in the glass. So, while we
Oh
wait
my
for
God.
ASP to complete the absinthe ritual, we can enjoy some music.
His hands are dirty, and so is his mind, but he's the best mechanic you will find. He fixes anything with sprockets and gears. He's honed his craft over many long years. His skill excels with a wrench and pliers, but he has questionable desires. He's got a dirty job, and he's a dirty old man. He's got a dirty job, and he's a dirty old and true. He does the work no one wants to do. He's ready to respond to the captain's commands, with goggles on his eyes and tools in his hands. When there's engine trouble, you know he'll find it. If he tells a cheeky joke, never mind it. He's got a dirty job, and he's a dirty old man. He's got a dirty job, and he's a dirty old man. One more time.
This is a public service announcement. Alarming rumors are going around about a killer that leaves a trail of bodies and calling cards around Boston. The killer goes by the name Pigman. I heard he has a gallery of sorts in the North End where he displays his paintings, usually made with the blood of his victims. I regularly get some old world newspapers, cut out whatever pictures, advertisements, and stories I can salvage. One article spoke of a serial killer somewhere in the fence, called the Fence Phantom. There are stories going around of scavengers who discovered his hideout in the sewers near the fence streets. They came out, but their hair had turned white out of sheer terror. Don't even dare to imagine what kind of horrors they must have seen down there. Here's a story of another serial killer in a faraway place called London, by the New Jacobin Club.
got to go. It's better than a West End show. A brilliant man has built machines more wonderful than you could dream. Amazing robots on display in London town this Saturday. The mechanical menagerie. So step right up and see. Look at all the animals. See tick-tock tigers and bionic bees, wind up wombats walk the ground. Astounding works are all around. The mechanical menagerie, it's quite the place to be. Look at all the animals, robot lovers, fantasy come true. Everyone's mechanical in this splendid automated zoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up and behold the most amazing animatronic creatures ever created. From the steam-powered sloth to the gear-filled gorilla, this is truly a sight to see. You don't want to miss it.
Look at all the animals, robot lovers, fantasy come true. Everyone's mechanical in this splendid automated zoo. Bring the wife and kids along, creatures truly marvelous to see. Something here for everyone at the new mechanical menagerie.
Looking to accessorize? Check out steamywonders.de for steampunk-inspired jewelry, gadgets, and other handmade items. When I reached Boston after I left New Vegas, I remember passing near the vicinity of Fort Hagen. It's an old military complex that apparently was very important right before the war. Now it's just a grim reminder to what can happen to a mighty empire. However, near the vicinity of Fort Hagen, you'll find a lot of discarded military equipment. Rumor has it they used to store some military prototypes out there. So if you're looking for some military tech or some ammo, this might be the place for you. The good news is, the place used to be crawling with ghouls. The bad news is, no one knows why they left the area. And I never seen a ghoul run away from a fight. So you chaps better be careful out there. That was all.
The sun never sets on the empire, on that part of the map colored red. Now boys in the army and navy, who for this great empire have bled. Is all for the red-coated soldier, the sailor man in white and blue. God save our good Queen Victoria, and long live our great empire too. From Canada down to Australia, South Africa, New Zealand too. The jewel in the crown that is India, all under the red, white and blue. The sun never sets on the empire, on that part of the map colored red. When our boys in the army and navy, who for this great empire have led. And if interests of empire threaten, then send in a gunboat in time. The foes of the great British Empire won't break through the thin scarlet line. The Russian, the Afghan, the Zulu, the Boxer, Ashanti and Boer, they've thoroughly tested our mettle. By jingo, we'll shout for no war, for the sun never sets on the empire, on that part of the map colored red. When our boys in the army and the navy, who for this great empire have bled. Sets on the empire, on that part of the map colored red. On our boys in the army and the navy, who for this great empire have led. From city cities like Glasgow and London, stout-hearted warriors they lead. From playing fields like those of Eton come officers of noble breed. And if John Bowlesby's pride is the heartbeat, these gallant young men are the blood. They're sent where the Empire most needs them, and spills over seas and in mud. The sun never sets on the Empire, on that part of the map colored red. On our boys in the Army and Navy, who for this great Empire bled. No, the sun never sets on the Empire, not part of the map drenched blood red. Remember the men that have built her, and honor our glorious dead.
his quest for adventure. This is much more romantic than the truth I am told. because lying in a ditch or killed by a drunkard, that's no way to die at 17 years old. Henry Clem had a shot at a boy down on Thames. Went to sea, wasn't seen from again. Nevermore seen from again.
And we're back. Well, let's see, I got a letter just in. Oh, look, it's from Agatha. It's another invitation for one of her high teas. Well, it's important to maintain old traditions. Just no crumpets this time, Agatha. I have allergies.
Love a cup. I would. Oh, God, yes. Oh, that is gorgeous. I need a cup of the brown stuff, the shade of an acorn, made warm by the same source that I take my cakes from. Using a teapot, a mug or fine china, been hooked up to IVs, need constant supplies, and a drip for my urges might verge on perverted, but for earthy brown tea, I'm certain it's worth it. With Sherpas who work hers and use a fresh fountain, I've discerned brews from Peruvian mountains. I've slurped up a cuppa from an elephant's trunk, with a couple of monks who utterly stunk. I've had bourbons with sultans and creams with queens, and I've bathed in Earl Grey. I'm really that keen, and missionaries dismiss me for my single epiphany. The dip between him and me is a simple sip of British tea. So when times are hard and life is rough, you can stick the kettle on and find me a cup. Now when I say Earl Grey, you say yes please, Earl Grey. Yes please, Earl Grey. Yes please. When I say Assam, you say lovely, Assam. Lovely, Assam. Lovely. When I say ooh, you say ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. God, not wrong. I've been around the world in 80 brews to see the place it takes me to make a brew that tastes like the cream cakes made by angels do. I'm not the same as you, get shaky but aim to swig amazing fluids but don't make it the same. Now using fine leaves picked by pretty maidens in a bag knitted by a seamstress who lives in Copenhagen, brewed up in a pot made of semi-precious metal, let the blessed content settle in my very special kettle. Now when I say ooh, you say long, ooh, long, ooh, long. When I say herbal, you say no thanks, herbal, no thanks, herbal, no thanks. No. I want milk in it. Strong though. I want to see that spoon stand up. If you're tired of tea, then you're tired of life. I'm madder than a hatter and it fires my mic. Liken me to Earl Grey, Assam or ginger, lapsang, souchon, raise my pinky finger. Keep your sodding coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot and spot me lobbing teapot to your poncy rotten coffee shop. Coffee clots nodding off, lost the plot, sodding off. Need some caffeine tannin and a Battenberg to top it off. Cut them off a different cloth, a different lot can take their beer. On 80 cups a day, I haven't slept for 80 years. You could say I'm mad for tea or just say I'm mad. Oh, you can't stay any longer. Oh, actually, I'm quite glad. All the more Battenberg for me. I can barely pour, my hands have got a bit shaky from caffeine. Oh, love it though. I'd sell my own grandma for a cup. Well, I'd sell your grandma.
I say, chumrades, I was on my way to the club the other day, and this chappie stops me and says, I don't quite like the cut of your jib, sir, or something along those lines, but rather in the modern parlance, I'm afraid. So I explained to him in no uncertain terms that the cut of my jib was entirely beyond reproach, and so I went on to explain what goes on. No coward of rap, I'm not blithering. The world of chap is what I'm living in. Spelled backwards means nothing at all. Stop fiddle-faddling and come to the ball. Check the facts and expose those prats. They're tiresome brats, they're not chaps. The government is posh, but they're not dandy. I've no cot, but I've a pipe and I shall keep it handy. With great room grooming comes great responsibility. Take care in your clothing like a jeweler does filigree. Tweed and silk over the loop by Mr. B. Let's get 1 million views of chap hop history. Careful stitches like a leg spinner's pitches. Lined in silk if they're pure wool itches. There's a rule of thumb from the chap hop didact. It's not where you're from, it's where you're hat. Smart, just like a chap. 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 You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what one has to do. Almost every day, explain to people just like that. The rapping dandy 20 years later, still going strong, having spurned their haters. New generations dressing their best. Chap hop on 2 gramophone decks. It's jolly fun, so how could you hate it? Write some rhymes while my tailor waited. 20th century, but how do you date it? Celebrated, yes, still understated. Like Terry Thomas, I'm a bounder, my lady. Keep living life like it's the 1880s. A chap out of time, but rising to the top. Music hall MC will just not stop. The Tweed Revolution, cultural exchange. Pay attention, don't look all strange. Hail the chap, give 3-piece a chance. Face the world with a dandy stance. Smart, just like a chap. 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 That is correct. I am chappie number 1 in Cheam, chappie number 1 in Guildford, chappie number 1 in Richmond upon Thames, chappie number 1 in Compton. That's Compton Village near Godalming, you see. Chappie number 1 in Hove, Mr. B and I'm out.
So on my way from New Vegas to the Boston area, I heard quite some weird stories. Met quite some weird people. I met kooks, geeks, morons, idiots, fools, fiends, and cannibals. Just like at home. I even met a guy with an unhealthy obsession with plungers, of all things. It's hard to be surprised by anything, really. But once in a while, you would hear that story that just takes the cake. This is the story of the Arkansas Beardstalker.
The man in black and daddy talking in my daddy's shop. I got a proposition, said the man in black to my beard stalking daddy, Arkansas beard stalking man. He was the Arkansas beard stalker, Arkansas beard stalking man. He said we need some beards, just like the one you got, to stop some evildoers, to foil their wicked plot. And you're the beard stalking daddy, Arkansas beard stalking man. He was the Arkansas beard stalker, Arkansas beard stalking man. For every beard that you scalp is a $50 bill. For the beards of our neighbors, my pa would sure to kill, 'cause he's a beard stalking daddy, Arkansas beard stalking man. He was the Arkansas beard stalker, Arkansas beard stalking man. Snaking through the night, my daddy's coming back with beards parted from the chins, stuffed in a muleskin sack. He's a beard stalking daddy, Arkansas beard stalking man. He was the Arkansas beard stalker, Arkansas beard stalking man. For For beers there were aplenty, and the killing job was done. The man in black paid daddy for each and every one. He's a beard stalking daddy, Arkansas beard stalking man. He's the Arkansas beard stalker, Arkansas beard stalking man. He's the Arkansas beard stalker, Arkansas beard stalking man.
As my eyes are freezing over, and my heart starts beating slower. Oh, to see you for just one last time. What the you taught me, what the path you hold me, as I'm running on this frozen ground. Hey, hey, lying on this frozen ground. Hey, hey, lying on this frozen ground. The chariots of love, spirits getting higher, ever getting higher. It's like the sky, living in the fire, light the fire, circle in the fire. Them inside the dawn and living in the Moscow. Drink our vodka, praise and drink our vodka. All those hungry eyes, don't find in your vodka. Oh, your vodka, there's only your vodka. Oi, 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 oi. What the rest you taught me, what the path you hold me, as I'm running on this frozen ground. Hey, hey, lying on this frozen ground. Hey, hey, lying on this frozen ground. The shadows around, the evening's getting colder, fighting harder, everybody colder. These are not around, our breaths keep getting colder, by the creeping closer. Winter's creeps around, the tracks are icing over, freaking out louder. It's those lovely eyes, so silent Yemoshka, oh Yemoshka, my oh Yemoshka, oi, 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 Remember all events and purpose stars of all us, morning bell and green dawn. Remember all we left and flowers bloom around us, like a living forum. Remember all we had and never giving to more, never let it go. Remember me as that, as mine upon the black crow, oh the black crow, flying past the cold snow. Oi, 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 oi. What the rest you taught me, what the path you hold me, as I'm running on this frozen ground. Hey, hey, lying on this frozen ground. Hey, hey, lying on this frozen ground.
Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of Radio Retrofuture for Fallout. I hope you enjoyed this session. I want to thank all my patrons for supporting me on Patreon. And of course, my sponsors, Akveldse Absinthe and Steamy Wonders, for sponsoring me. It's greatly appreciated because I don't know if I'll get any ad revenue from these videos. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. And all you other wonderful listeners can support me by sharing, liking this video. And if you really love our content, you can support us for $1 a month through Patreon, link down in the description, as well as all the bands that contributed to this project. Thank you all so much. Next week we'll have another hour of steampunk related music, and of course the continuation of the story of Balthazar Gerhardt here on Radio Retrofuture.